All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Reader. So I will be taking a look at AMC, EBET, and GNS. All right. Look, I covered AMC a couple days ago, all right, and I was actually really optimistic. If I'm not mistaken, it was one of these 3 days. I think one of those two, actually, all right. This is a perfect example why I keep saying, man, it's all about these moving averages, all right. My emphasis was it needs to break the 8, otherwise it ain't going to do anything. And unfortunately, it couldn't break the 8, and all it did was a bunch of nothing, all right? So we're making another attempt. I think there's reasons to look at this one for tomorrow. Obviously, today was a beautiful 8% on its own, right? But I think there's reasons to look at this tomorrow. However, I think it's important to keep realistic expectations, all right? EBET, I'll be honest with you, I don't actually know what that one looks like. We'll kind of do that one live. I don't think it's doing well, but honestly, yeah, we'll look at that one together. And then actually same comments with GNS. GNS has fallen off my radar. It was a viewer request, so I wanted to cover that one here. But before we go any further and I give you more of my thoughts and opinions, what are we going to do? Same thing we always do, right? We'll take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how these things are setting up short term. We have our 5 moving averages. There are horizontal support and resistance lines that I do draw manually myself. And then when we are done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please subscribe to the channel, share this video online with your friends, comment good or bad. Look, anything you can do helps me so much with these YouTube algorithms, but for real, just being here, giving me your time and your thoughts and your opinions, oh man, thank you so much for that, all right? And then really quickly, I've got the links in the comments, but there is the Making Easy Money Discord page. This one is a paid subscription, but the real big thing is you get multiple opinions, not just mine, all right? And then obviously I have my Chart Reader Discord as well, all right? So let's get into it. And look, AMC, if you watched my last video, I was excited for AMC, all right? We were able to get over the 8 moving average. There was a real nice healthy distance between the 8 and the 20. And the moral of the story was, if we can get over this, the next place we should go is that, all right? And look, as easy as it sounds to get over the lines, it's really hard to do it. All right, especially as you zoom out and you look at what the stock has done, it's generally under that green line. It's generally under both the green and the orange line. There's some moments above it, but generally goes back under. You know what I mean? As I zoom out, generally goes back under. You can see the amazing things it does when it's over the 2 lines. All right. However, we are clearly under the 2 lines, all right? So what does that mean to me? Look, the way I generally try not to play these, all right? AMC has the ability to get some good volume, so that's kind of why I look at these, but what basically happens is you fall away from the line, you go to the line. You fall away from the line, you go to the line. You fall away from the line, we're now trying to go back to the line. All right. And from this 7 something that started today all the way up to this 9 something, that's actually not a bad percentage swing. All right. I think the real money would come if we can break the 8, which is at 923, and make our way up to as close to the 20 as we can. That's where the real money would come. All right. For me, I think it's way better to wait for the 8 to break, make your entry, and then see what happens with either the 20 or one of my little resistance lines right here. Right. Generally speaking, I always say one of the worst places for your hard-earned money is under all 5 moving averages. That's where we're at now. And then especially under the 8 and the 20, which obviously we're still at right now, right? So this to me is not a healthy looking chart. It is not a healthy looking stock, all right? That said, hey, there's money to be made when you fall far enough from the 8 and go back to it. When you fall far enough to the 8 and you go back to it. When you fall far enough and try to go back to it, right? All I can tell you is I have no reason to believe the 8 moving average is going to break until the stock can prove to me that it does. And what does that mean? Look, you can get over it one day. One day is nice, but one day doesn't matter that much. You need to confirm, I said that weird, but you need to do it again, right? A broken clock works twice a day. All right, you will hit that exact perfect moment of the clock being correct in the AM and in the PM. But the other 22 hours, the thing is broken. All right, so I'm not here to just see one correct thing and get excited. I'm here to see if it can do it twice, hopefully 3 times, hopefully 4 times, right? Like that's what happens. And again, this isn't an NVOS cover, but there are stocks that are under the 8 and the 20 for a long time until they start to give me reason to believe that the 8 and the 20 are going to go up, 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 right? Like that's what we're looking for. I'm not here to hope it will. I'm here to follow through when it does, all right? So those are really my AMC thoughts. I don't think it's worth looking at the weekly because, yeah, there's nothing but bad on the weekly, right? So this is definitely a day-to-day chart, and it's really all about the 8 and the 20, all right? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Otherwise, EBET. Let's take a look at EBET here. Okay, yeah. Oh, all right. Interesting things happening here. Again, I think some of the same echoes from what I just said on AMC, all right? This thing is trying its best to get over the 8 and the 20, all right? It was down here, makes its way there, and I mean, it's just doing its best to kind of oscillate on it. It now kind of seems like we've lost the 20, and we're doing our best to hold the 8, all right? The issue is, just don't forget what the stock does. This stock actually, almost its entire life, has been under the 8 and the 20. All right. There were definitely moments where like this thing got more than 1 billion shares traded. Look at that volume, 1.3 B. All right. Like, yeah, this is a hard day. However, it seems like it actually was a hard outlier. All right. This goes back to say doing something once is nice, but it's never enough. We want confirmation. All right. What am I looking at? All I'm looking at is a stock that's under more moving averages than it's over, right? Today it was finally able to get back over the 8, but as of yesterday, the day before, and the day, like all of these days, it was living under all 5 moving averages. All right. I don't think this stock is worth touching until it can get over that 5-cent like area, right? I wish I had more decimals here, believe me. But yeah, I would not touch this under the 20 moving average. From there, there's actually a lot of reason to argue. You really could avoid this till about 7 cents. I actually think that there's really good reason to not touch this till about 8. And hopefully you ride 8 all the way up to about 15. Not quite double, but really close to it. All right. This stock struggles with the 820 and the 50. And yeah, I mean, again, just looking at it, you can literally see the red line almost so easy. Like you barely have to struggle to find it. It is well under the red one, generally under the orange and the green one. I think there's no reason to touch this stock under 8 cents for real. Let me know if you disagree. This was a shorter video than I expected on EBET. I don't think there's much to add on the weekly. Yeah, dude, weekly is just complete. The weekly is completely under the 8 with a small insignificant moment at the 20. There is a lot of bad on this chart. There really is, all right? Let me know if you disagree, but yeah, I actually thought I was going to say more things about EBET in all honesty. Let's come to GNS right now. Oh, man. GNS looks ugly. Wow, I probably should have looked at these charts before I decided to talk about them in all honesty, all right? Yeah, GNS is coming here. It's hard to believe anything else. Like GNS looks like it's coming to 95, right? Like we try to go to the 200, we couldn't. We try to go to the 200, we couldn't. We try to do a better bounce. We now can't get back over the 20. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't have a lot to say here. Low 90s, mid 90s, low 90s. That's another 10% drop from where we're at right now. If 93 cents is lost, it could actually be a really hard fall down to 75. There's nothing but green, red. There's nothing here. And actually, it looks like I'm going to delete that line. But yeah, look at this thing. Down, up, down, up, down, up. There's just nothing but quick ups, quick downs. If you lose 93 cents, it will be a very fast fall to 75. Damn, I'm not going to lie. This is a 10-minute video here. I don't got too much more to say. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Otherwise, as always, thank you.